As a final question, there's a flip side to this, which is that historically, whatever went from sheets of paper to Excel spreadsheets and to SAP or Oracle, and the amount of understanding the C-suite needed to have about those technologies was not necessarily deep, for want of a better term. My feeling is that the C-suite needs to understand AI not as a computer scientist or as a mathematician would, but it does need to understand it more. Maybe as a final point, you can just comment on the way they need to look at that AI. Suppose you were a member of the C-suite. So let's flip it. I'm the sage guy. I'm the consultant. You're the C-suite. What do they need to understand about AI so that they're in a better position to judge where the sage will deliver?
Fundamentally, AI is just a tool. So the way they need to look at AI is like a tool with special powers that can help them deliver on their targets, perhaps much quicker, or much more efficiently, or give a better experience than any other technology out there, which then gives them a competitive advantage over other organizations. So if I can offer a better experience through AI, if I can streamline my processes in such a way that my product goes to market much more quicker than my competitor, then I have a competitive advantage. So the mindset is always going to be from this perspective. Look, AI is a tool. How can it give me more value, more competitive advantage over my competition? Having said that, so far we have talked about Sage looking internally within the corporate. Now, AI, interestingly, has an external dimension. I have another framework that actually looks at the AI sovereignty part, the digitalization of AI quad chips and so forth. So if you are now a multinational and you operate in different countries, you need to then understand, how can I operate, let's say, within America that has a different ethics profile or responsible AI profile than perhaps China or perhaps EU or maybe the Middle East. So increasingly in the C-suite, depending upon the nature of the organization, executives are now forced to really think about AI internally within the organization as well as externally from the view of, let's say, supplying services or looking at their supply chains, just to make sure that they have a control over those areas.